大家好, my Chinese learners. Today we are going to keep building on what we have already learned in lesson number 1. Remember that this course is about speaking Chinese. This is not about reading or writing. Alright, let's start. 开始吧. In the last video, we have learned how to say I want in Chinese. How do you say I want in Chinese? 我想我 means I 想 means want 我想 Perfect. And do you remember how to say to learn, to study in Chinese? 学 Repeat after me. 学 Alright, now I will ask you, how would you say I want to learn in Chinese? 我想学 You have to say it fast, okay? 我想学 Now, how do you say Chinese, the Chinese language, in Chinese? 中文 Now, guys, repeat after me. 中文我想学中文 How do you say to eat in Chinese? To eat in Chinese is 吃 Repeat after me. It's the first tone, so be careful, okay? 吃 What if I want to say I want to eat? 我想吃 And by the way, guys, if you already know a bunch of words in Chinese, but you don't know how to put them together and start speaking Chinese, you can check out my ebook. I created this ebook with 100 Chinese phrases for beginners. These phrases, you can use them daily with your Chinese friends and you can start speaking Chinese right away. So check it out. I will leave you the link in the description. Now, how do you say you in Chinese? Do you know? If you don't, I will tell you now. You in Chinese is 你 So, 我想 means I want. What if I want to say you want? It's gonna be 你想 你想 Perfect. Do you remember how to say to eat in Chinese? 吃 What if I want to say you want to eat? You want to eat. It's gonna be 你想吃 However, doesn't make any sense. So we have to ask a question. Do you want to eat it? Do you want to eat it? How do you say this in Chinese? Remember that in most of the case, to ask a question in Chinese, you're just going to add the particle ma. Repeat it after me. It has no tones. Ma. Okay? And you're going to add it at the end of the sentence. So if you say 你想吃吗? It's going to be, do you want to eat? 你想吃吗? 你想不想吃? 你想吃吗? Alright, let's say your Chinese friend is going to ask you 你想吃吗? How do you answer? Let's say you want to eat. You're going to say I want to eat. How do you say that in Chinese? First, let's remember how to say I want. 我想 Perfect. How do you say to eat? 吃 So I want to eat. It's gonna be 我想吃 So if your friend asks you 你想吃吗? You can answer 我想吃我饿了 Okay? Now, let's say you don't want to eat. You're already full. How are you going to say that? I don't want to eat. Remember that no or not in Chinese is 不 Alright? So we are going to put this 不 before the verb, just like in English. Because if you say in English, I don't want, you first put don't and then you put the verb. In this case, the verb is want. So if you want to say, I don't want to eat, you're going to say 我, which means I. 不想, 不想 means I don't want. Okay, and now how do you say to eat? Yes, that's correct, is 吃. So if you want to say I don't want to eat, you can say 我不想吃, 我不想吃, 我饱了, 我不想吃. And now let's learn how to say I want to drink water. You have to know this, otherwise you're going to stay thirsty in China. How do you say the verb to drink? It's gonna be 喝 with your throat, guys. 喝 from your throat. 喝, alright? 我想喝 means I want to drink. Alright, how do you say water in Chinese? Do you know it or not? If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. 水 水. Be careful, it's a third tone. You have to pronounce it exactly how I pronounce it. 水 水. So let's repeat again. I want is 我想. To drink is 喝. And water is 水. Let's put it together now. 我想喝水. 我想喝水 means I want to drink water. Do you remember how to say no, not in Chinese or don't? How do you say that? It's 不, right? And we put it when? Before the verb. Remember that the verb is want, which is 想. So we first are going to have the pronoun 我, then we are going to add 不, then we are going to add the verb to want, which is 想. 我不想, 我不想 means I don't want. 我不想. Do you remember how to say to drink? 喝 喝. Do you remember how to say water in Chinese? 水 水. So if we put it together and I want to say I don't want to drink water, you can say 我不想喝水. 我不想喝水, okay? And this is the answer to do you want to drink water? So let's ask the question. Let's say your Chinese friend is asking you, do you want to drink water? How are they going to say this? They are going to say, first, you want. 你想 你想 喝 to drink 喝 水 水 water. And then they are going to add the particle ma at the end of the sentence, because remember that when we add ma, we are asking a question. So they are going to ask you, 你想喝水吗? Do you want to drink water? 你想喝水吗? 你想喝水吗? You're going to answer, 我不想喝, 我不想喝水, or 我想喝水. And if you want to keep learning Chinese, you have to watch this video here, and I will keep you teaching over there. Bye bye!